Today we're talking about the top neighborhoods if you and your family are PCSing to Fort Sam Houston.
All right, guys, let's get after it. What's up, friends? My name is Jonathan. This is Trevor. We're the Alamo City Living Team, and here we talk about everything that you want to know about living in San Antonio and the entire surrounding area. We're also licensed real estate agents here in San Antonio, which means not only do we enjoy making videos, we also would love to help you and your family make a smooth move here to the Alamo City. So that number popping up on the screen is how you get a hold of us. Do not be shy. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we would love to help you and your family make that move.
That's right.
Oh, and before we get started, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We do post videos every single week, and you do not want to miss them. All right, guys, we are talking about PCSing to Fort Sam Houston in the top neighborhoods around the area. I have done some videos. It's been a while since I've done videos on PCSing. I did Lackland last year. I did neighborhoods near Randolph Air Force Base. I'll link the cards up above so you can check those videos out if you're PCSing to those bases. But today we're talking about Fort Sam Houston, and there are a lot of great neighborhoods around Fort Sam Houston.
There really are. I think what's cool about Fort Sam Houston is compared to all the other bases, I think it's located really conveniently, right?
Yes.
It's probably the most centralized location out of all the other military bases that we have here. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it's right in the heart of the city. And really, it doesn't too much matter where you live. You're gonna be, within 30-minute commute, unless you're up there in Bernie or Fair Oaks Ranch, you might be a little bit further away, but 20 to 30-minute commute any direction is going to get you into downtown.
Absolutely. Now, the nice thing that you're looking at whenever you're PCSing to neighborhoods around Fort Sam, right? We did mention it's centrally located. It is very close to the airport. I mean, it is a hop, skip, and a jump away. I mean, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 with traffic, and even that I'd say is pushing it. If you're going into downtown from those areas around Fort Sam Houston, you're only looking at, again, about a 10 to 15 minute drive. Super convenient if you like the nightlife, if you like staying in the mix, if you will, with everything, right?
Yep, Fort Sam is located right off of I-35. So if you're traveling, south from New Braunfels, Cibolo, Schertz area, you're right there, right off the highway. Or if you're traveling north, up from even Floresville, you're not going to be too far getting into downtown and then up into Fort Sam Houston.
That's right. Now, some of the things around Fort Sam Houston that I think are really attractive to people moving to the area. Well, right now we're standing at the Witte Museum, right? Beautiful spot, really, really cool.
In the heart of Alamo Heights.
The heart of Alamo Heights. Now, Jonathan did another video on Alamo Heights, and we've mentioned it in our top neighborhoods video. If you have time, go ahead and check that out later. We'll drop the little link up here in the video as well. But you're only a few minutes away from the Pearl as well.
Yeah.
Right? Now the Pearl is a very, how would you say, exclusive? No, not exclusive.
It's not very exclusive, but it is one of our, I guess, it's a nice area, up and coming.
Trendy.
It's trendy.
Trendy.
That's the word. What are we thinking?
Who knows what we're thinking? It's a very trendy area, right? There's breweries there. There's hotels. There's lots of really good restaurants.
Yep. You could jump right on the Riverwalk, head into downtown on a bike, or even just run into downtown. Real nice.
It's super duper nice. So location wise, it's pretty hard to beat for the convenience of Fort Sam Houston. Now, Jonathan, we were recently contacted by someone, actually several people who have been PCSing to Fort Sam Houston, and surprisingly enough, Alamo Heights wasn't on their list of top neighborhoods to move, right?
Right, yeah, which is very surprising because Alamo Heights is a beautiful, beautiful little city located here in San Antonio. And yeah, these folks said, Alamo Heights, we do not want to look in that area. So they're looking for something a little bit newer, more suburban, possibly new construction. That wouldn't really, Alamo Heights really wouldn't fit the bill for that. This is going to be a unique area for a specific type of home purchaser, right? So,
no, you're absolutely right. And that just goes to show, guys, that just because we show a neighborhood on here, for instance, like Alamo Heights, it doesn't mean it's for everybody, right? Different people prefer different neighborhoods, they prefer different settings, and that's totally fine. That's the nice thing about San Antonio. You could look at Alamo Heights and then you could look at like the far west side, and they're completely different while still only being 20-30 minutes away from each other.
Now we are going to drive around real quick and kind of show you a home or two in Alamo Heights with different price points, so you can kind of get an idea of what Alamo Heights has to offer in case this is an area you want to look at if you're PCSing to Fort Sam Houston. But if you also want to consider near Alamo Heights, you're going to have Terrell Hills Almost Park, etc. They're going to be very similar to Alamo Heights. So we're just going to showcase Alamo Heights today, but then we are going to drive around and show a couple of other areas on the east and north side of San Antonio that are also within driving distance of Fort Sam Houston as well. So let's do what we do, jump in the car, show you some homes, and show you what the areas look like.
See y'all there.
Let's go. All right, guys, we're here in Alamo Heights, our first neighborhood. Man, I absolutely need no reason to come through Alamo Heights. I love this neighborhood.
You need, wait, what? You need no reason?
I don't need a reason to come through here. Just,
yeah, you're right.
Just to see these beautiful homes.
It is beautiful, man. Like this one back here. Look at this one. Look, y'all take a look.
Look beautiful, beautiful home.
Dude, I mean, that garage is nicer than my home. I mean, it's it's clean.
Alamo Heights has been around a very, very long time. One of San Antonio's oldest neighborhoods. They have homes that have been built here for, you know, over 100 years. So you're going to find different styles in different eras. Just absolutely gorgeous. It is a very exclusive neighborhood, very expensive. The average home sold here is...
It's in the 700s.
It's about $700,000+, although you will find some homes at lower price points. The one that we're coming up on right here on my left is one of those gems here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful home. Built in 1937. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath. And about 1,400 square feet, puts the price per square foot right at $350.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, look at this home. They've done just such a great job over the years.
It's charming.
Obviously very well kept, completely updated on the inside. I'll throw some pictures up for you here.
And I'd like to point out really quick, look at that beautiful American flag. Just, oh, look at that.
Gotta love a home that has an American flag out front.
This is classic, man.
Yeah, very classic home. It does sit, I mean, the depth, the setback is not very much. As you can see, there's no sidewalk here, there's no setback. You really do walk right off of the street onto the front porch into the home.
It's maybe 15 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But you know, kind of what you get in this neighborhood. And the homes are gonna sit in different directions. As you can see, this blue one here behind me kind of sits a little bit differently. And even the home on the corner is going to set a little bit differently. You'll kind of see this as you're walking through these streets that kind of wind through the neighborhood. Just beautiful. The trees and the vegetation just really add to the aesthetic of Alamo Heights. Again, I mentioned that Almost Park and Terrell Hills, very similar to Alamo Heights. So if you are PCSing out here to Fort Sam Houston, you know, you can also look at Almost Park, Terrell Hills as well. If you can't find exactly what you're looking for in Alamo Heights, you'll find something very, very similar in those neighborhoods as well. So,
and that being said, yeah, the prices, they're going to be high, but you can find some, I don't want to say diamonds in the rough, because there isn't a whole lot of rough around here, to be honest with you.
No rough around here.
Things like this at $490 in this neighborhood for what you're getting. Yeah, this is good. This is good.
All right, guys, we're going to head over to neighborhood number 2. It's going to be Converse, Texas. Let's head over to Converse.
All right.
And let's see what we get over there.
See y'all in 3 years when we get there. All right, guys, we're out here in Converse, Texas. Now, Johnny, I know this place is kind of up and coming, but it doesn't get a lot of love, right? Like,
no, it doesn't, man. Converse doesn't get, a lot of people don't talk about Converse, but it actually is a spot that I think people really should consider. It's northeast side of town, centrally located, you know, right off of 35. It's also between I-10, you know, going out towards east towards Houston and then back into San Antonio. Good spot.
It provides a much more cost-effective alternative than, say, Alamo Heights if you're looking to be closer to Fort Sam Houston. You're also closer to Randolph Air Force Base as well.
You are.
So this neighborhood that we're in particular, this is a new construction neighborhood, and this home that we're going to be talking about today is built in 2023. And I gotta say, they're really cool. If you can see in the background, they've got like stone going about halfway up through the house, and then it looks like stucco with the black roof. They look really, really nice. Now, the house that we're going to be talking about today is only about 1,750 square foot, but it looks bigger than it is, and I think a lot of that has to do with the side load garages. Everyone on this street has a side load garage, and I'm a big fan of side load garages. I think it gives you an opportunity to have family and friends over and allow them to park in your driveway as opposed to having to park on the street.
And see, I don't like side load garages because I don't like how you have to pull in one direction and then, you know, make a sharp turn to get into the garage. I don't like that.
That's what I would say if I couldn't drive. No, so we're here at the house, guys. This is it behind us. Beautiful home. It's on the end of a cul-de-sac. Very, very nice. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Puts the price per square foot at about $217 per square foot, which is much more reasonable than the other home at Alamo Heights. But again, you're paying for the location when you're there. So very nice. The inside of this is super updated as well. There's a really nice fireplace. They have the wooden beams going across the top. Open concept, open kitchen. Really, I mean, it really hits all the right notes, right?
Yeah, it really does. One of the things too that I absolutely like about Converse is the affordability, but you're still getting a lot of appreciation in homes year over year. And so you're able to get into a house here in Converse at a lower price point than other parts of the city. You're still going to have appreciation year over year. So if you're stationed, say at Randolph Air Force Base, which is like really close, I'm literally looking at training, you know, planes right now. Yep. in the sky. We're that close. But you know, if you're stationed out there, or even Fort Sam Houston, and then you decide to sell your house or your PCS into another duty station in a couple of years, you're going to be able to rent that house out or sell it with equity.
Absolutely.
It's super, super cool.
Absolutely. And this being a new construction home, a lot of the times they're offering incentives, which we've seen with new construction homes. They're always offering incentives, closing costs, money off the home, what have you. They usually call that flex money. Again, not a whole lot more to say about this neighborhood, guys. Very cool little cul-de-sac. Beautiful homes, look really modern, really, really nice. So
now I lived out in Converse when the first house that we bought after I got out of the Navy was here in Converse. And what I loved about Converse and what I'm experiencing right now is very quiet out here.
You can hear the birds.
You do get kind of like a rural feeling out in Converse. It's just a quiet area, and perfect if you're PCSing there to Fort Sam Houston.
Absolutely, guys. So again, doesn't get a whole lot of love, but I think there is still a lot to love in this neighborhood. So that being said, we're going to do what we do again. We're going to show you a couple homes in the neighborhood, show you around, and we are going to see you at neighborhood number 3. See y'all there.
All right, guys, we're at our final neighborhood here at Cibolo Canyons, TPC Parkway. Beautiful area up here. This area is located outside of the 1604 loop between 281, right?
Yeah, it's up 281 and 1604. It's going to be on the east side of 281. Beautiful, beautiful area. You're up here, like you said, by TPC Parkway.
This is a master plan community,
yes.
Huge master plan community.
David Weekley.
Multiple subdivisions throughout this area, lots of different builders out here. This particular neighborhood that we're in, yes, is David Weekley Homes. And as you can see, this is a newer neighborhood, and they're continuing to build in this particular subdivision. Gorgeous brick and stone houses, 2-car garages. You will find both 1- and 2-story homes here in this particular neighborhood. We're about 30 minutes from Fort Sam Houston. This one's going to be a little bit further out than Alamo Heights and Converse, but well worth the drive. If you're looking for, you know, just that suburban feel, very quiet, good schools, close to your shopping centers and everything like that, then this area is going to be for you. Easy access to 1604, 281, I-10, all those things. The particular house that we're looking at right now is going to be right over here. And this is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 2021, 2,000 square foot home. Price is going to be $519, a little over $519. Price per square foot right at what was it, Trevor? 250?
About 247.
Yeah, 247 price per square footish. Yeah. Beautiful home. We'll throw some pictures up. I mean, all the updates that you can think of. I mean, great. Giant island in the kitchen, beautiful floors.
One thing I want to point out that gets overlooked, a big granite countertop inside of the utility room for folding clothes and stuff, because like my house didn't have that. I had to install one. Super worth it. Super, I mean, like that's worth the home price alone.
Gas range too.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people that come in from out of state and they're looking for gas, and we've actually lately have been seeing a lot of electric, not gas.
A lot. This is a good one.
You know, this development right here, all gas, and I absolutely love cooking on gas.
Something else I want to point out too is that most of the backyards, at least one portion of the fence is going to be a wrought iron fence. So like as you can see, as you were walking, some of these have the front portion of the gates that's all wrought iron, and then some of them, if you're backing
see between the houses, they're wrought iron.
Yep, and if you're backing up to a neighbor, a lot of the times you'll get a little bit of the privacy, but the front portion of your yard is going to be a wrought iron fence. So something to note, if you have like small dogs, might need to put up some chicken wire or something like that.
So this was our third neighborhood, Cibolo Canyons, a beautiful area. Highly suggest you check this area out if you're PCSing here to Fort Sam Houston. Short video, but we hope you enjoyed it. And of course, if you have any questions, we're always here. We'd love to help you and your family make that smooth move here to San Antonio. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. We do post videos every single week, and you don't want to miss them.
And guys, whether you plan on moving in the next few weeks or even the next few months, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love the opportunity to help you and your family move to San Antonio. Thank you so much for watching our stuff. Catch you in the next one.
Later.